Hey, hi Mike.
Hi, Fabio. How are you doing this morning?
Awesome. Good to be here. Very
Yeah,
excited
great
for
to
this
be here.
event.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. Always love to see the new Menthor Q Gamma Levels editions here. And today we're going to be covering the new edition of the Crypto Gamma Levels, which is super awesome. Um, I believe previously they did cover crypto futures, but now they're using the actual crypto options. So, yeah, very excited.
Yeah,
So,
super excited, and we show you some really cool stuff in the presentation today. But yeah, I just want to welcome you here. It's been great working with you guys. So we're very excited for what's coming next. We love the platform, and I think there's a lot of opportunities of leveraging both our data with your platform, which is awesome.
yeah, no, there's lots of cool stuff still coming. Back testing, that's something that I'm super actually excited for.
Yeah,
Being able to back test um, with these gamma levels. So that'll be pretty sweet. But even now with these crypto levels, I mean, it's only been what, like a month, couple months so far, and we're already getting these updates. So love to see it.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna have some new indicator coming in the next month or so with historical levels, and of course, more to come as well in the next few months. So we're
Awesome.
very, very excited.
Yeah, so I'll probably be back up here again. But for everybody in the chat, welcome. Thank you all for joining. We started a few minutes early just to get all of you guys in here. So tell us where you're from. Tell us where you're tuning in from, whether on X, YouTube. We'll see it in the comments here. And yeah, if you guys aren't already TrendSpider users or MenthorQ users, both of us are on sale. TrendSpider is running our Labor Day sale. You can grab a trial for just $7. You can grab a trial using the link that we'll probably drop in our chat below. And also, MenthorQ, we have a coupon code for them where you can get all the indicators and scanners available on TrendSpider through MenthorQ and their dashboard and everything for $59.40 a month, which is, I believe, like 40% off. So you can do that right here on the TrendSpider store page. We can drop a link in the chat for this one as well. So definitely take advantage of these sales. And if you want to go ahead and follow along, definitely a good price to do it at. So
Yeah,
yeah, ES is looks like a little bit slow today, honestly, for the most part. Pretty choppy price action here on the 5 minute. Um, they pull up the gamma levels. It's like it's just sitting right around that put support 0 DTE. Um, so
it's
pretty
been a
slow
choppy
there.
day for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Fabio, whenever you want to go ahead and start your presentation, feel free to do so. Fabio has an awesome presentation about the gamma levels, specifically on crypto to show you guys. So I'll let you take that away.
Yeah, sure. So thank you, Mike, for that. So I'm gonna try and keep this as brief as possible, and then try to cover everything. But basically, just for those who don't know me, I'm the founder and CEO of MenthorQ, and previous to that, I worked in finance since 2007, working primarily with what we call traditional data. I was working for Bloomberg. I was selling data to large institutions, and then I moved into another field, which is the alternative data field. In that experience, I was able to work closely with large hedge funds, and I really understood the importance of data right now in the trading environment. And that's when we started MentorQ. So what we do at MentorQ is really take a lot of complex information the retail traders might not have access to or might not be able to decode. We then create the actionable signals in the form of levels or models. We're going to show you some of those in the crypto world today. And then basically we give you access to that through a lot of different tools like the integration with TrendSpider, where you can access our data directly on the chart or through our dashboard that we're going to show you as well. We cover already 1,300 assets. So for those who are joining with TrendSpider, you can actually access all our coverage directly on the platform, whether it's stocks, ETFs, indices. But today we're also going to focus on crypto. So we do have access to that as well on the platform. And why are we talking about crypto, and why are we talking about crypto now. And the reason is very simple. Over the past few years, we've seen really an embracement of the crypto market coming from the institutional world. So what you see here are some of the headlines from like a year ago or more than a year ago, where basically all the big institutions like BlackRock or Grayscale are now looking at launching crypto ETFs, right? So that was very, very big moment a couple of years ago. But also we've seen a dramatic growth in the derivatives market. So if you look at just the crypto derivatives market, we've seen a big increase there. And if we look at this chart over the past 5 years, the derivatives exchange on crypto has really more, grown for like 5 times or more. So we are now sitting at, I think it's around 5 billion, 5 billion of daily volume here, open interest. And basically that's a very, very important number, because typically the option market on crypto was not as important as it is today, and it's going to keep growing. And that's why we're looking now at crypto models and looking at crypto gamma levels. So within our platform, you can access different tools to monitor the crypto market. We have our gamma models, gamma levels that we're going to show you on the Transpider application. We have our quant models, and also we are now obviously integrating directly through the platform. Who can use these tools? So who can actually access and leverage those tools? So it doesn't matter whether you're a crypto, long-term investor, a day trader, a scalper, or even if you're just looking at like swing trading on crypto. The derivatives market is going to play a very, very important role. So understanding the forces that can move the crypto market can be very important. So you could use the tool if you're day trading crypto, if you're just taking weekly position, or if you're just looking at investing in the long term and want to understand what's going on in the crypto market. The coverage. So these are the coins that we cover. So we have different models that are looking at price action. So we would cover all of these coins on our quant models. So from Bitcoin to Ethereum to all smaller coins. And then if we look at our gamma levels, then those would only be on certain coins, which are the only really coin that have certain amount of volume. So basically, like there's not a lot of derivatives volume on all the other coins, but we still provide you with quant models on also the other currencies. So we have a lot of different crypto coins that we cover. We also cover 3 exchanges. So we cover Deribit, Binance, and OKX. If we look at the derivatives market, the majority of the volume is still going to be on Deribit. So when you look at different sources, Deribit is still going to be the better one because it has the largest volume. And then we have Binance, of course, another very important one. And then OKX is a smaller exchange for derivatives on the crypto side. So I would say Deribit would be our main source of data coming from the derivatives market. Then basically what we do with that data is we create our models. So some of these, some of you guys who are already using those on stocks, ETFs, and indices, you can now use those on crypto. So whether you're looking at term structure on Bitcoin or swing models on Ethereum, or just simply a net gamma exposure on Solana, you'll be able to find those in the platform.
Yeah, just curious, Fabio, since these crypto options are, much newer, they're kind of like an emerging market, if you would, like, how does using these gamma levels differ, if at all, just on regular stocks and, options, just in the, the futures market or the index options? Like, I'm just like, those are a lot more liquid. So I'm just curious if there's any like nuance to these crypto options since they're so new.
Yeah, so I think the main difference between the normal options and the crypto options is that crypto is 24/7. And also the settlement works a little bit different from the traditional options. So you typically have 9:30 to 4 p.m. Typically, like all options do not trade overnight. With a crypto option, you can actually trade 24/7. So I think that the main difference is there. They tend to behave also a little bit different in terms of the underlying index that they follow. So it was quite challenging to build those gamma models on crypto. So we had to dedicate a few months of work just to understand how this market worked, but essentially we did that. So yes, it does work a little bit different. It's also evolving, but I think the idea behind it, the hedging activity behind it, would be very, very similar.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Definitely being in the 24/7 market, it's definitely like a first in the option world. So, and I know there's like on the gamma levels, there's the end of day and intraday options. So does the end of day options, does that just pick a time based on your time zone to continue updating, or how did you guys decide, like when they close, I guess?
Yeah, so we were looking at when the new data comes in. So when the updated data comes in from the provider, and we take that time. So the crypto data, the end of day, updates at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when we get the new figure for new open interest, updated open interest, stuff like that, which is important, obviously, in the creation of kind of the gamma levels. When we look at intraday, we are working on intraday on crypto, so it's going to be available in the next few months. So right now is still end of day, but we will be working on the intraday data as well.
Nice. Yeah, makes sense. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So then, how do they look on the chart? And we're going to go into kind of like the Transpiler application, similar to what the levels that you use on different assets. You'll be able to plot those on Transpiler. You could also use the ETF's data to convert potentially from an IBIT, for example, to a Bitcoin and so on. So you can actually, you have full flexibility.